Hi guys, welcome to the latest episode of
Mari Keto!
And today we're gonna teach you how to do keto at buffets. I think it's quite easy, right?
Mix and match.
Mix and match.
Yeah, just mix and match, right?
Yeah,
Just
but
go.
at least we're gonna kind of show you what are some of the things to look out for. What are some of the things to stay away from? I think
Yeah.
some of the, yeah.
Yes, for
And,
those of you who are clueless about what you can eat, what you can't eat still, keep watching.
And
So many things to eat.
I haven't eaten the whole day, so let's go.
Let's go. Very hungry.
So for someone like me who has very little stomach capacity for buffet, I mean, I know I eat a lot, but when it comes to buffet, right, I am not as well equipped as some of my friends who can really eat a lot. So I will usually just attack this one first. Come. Here. I find that seafood has the most value. Maybe it's just me. I just see more value in seafood as compared to everything else. So I will usually just go for the seafood first, especially if there are oysters involved. I don't see any oysters here, but I saw some baked oysters over there at the cook section. So I will just like go for the prawns, the mussels, the clams, the crab, all of these first, and stuff myself silly before I move on to all the rest of the items. Even before I started keto, I would not go for carbs until like the end, because I find carbs like to be very wasteful when it comes to buffet, because carbs are like really not expensive stuff, right? And then you don't want to like fill up your stomach with carbs and then not have space for all the other yummy stuff that we now know is better for you. So speaking of seafood, we think about Japanese dishes as well, and I try as much as possible to avoid the sushi, but if you want to take the sushi, just take the sashimi on top of the rice and yes, not eat the rice. So I will look out for sashimi like this salmon sashimi which has a lot of fat. As we know, fish has a lot of good fat. Look at this, all the whites. Yeah, these are what we actually want. Oh, look at this.
Alright, so now we are at the Asian side of the buffet. So as you can see, all the Asian dishes are right here. So come, let's go take a look, okay? Alright, so we got the chicken rendang. This sort of like a Muslim Malay kind of dish. Curry chicken rendang, okay? So what you want to do is, even though the rendang gravy is very good, you might want to watch the amount of gravy that you take. Okay, so just take more of the meat and all the fattier cuts. Right, this one here. Stir fry mixed vegetable. This is the one that is more like a Peranakan dish. Alright, so as usual, just take the vegetables, not too much of the gravy. Yeah, okay, so just take the vegetable, not too much of the gravy. Okay, along with this Peranakan dish, there's also another one that I love a lot, and that is this one here, which you don't find at a lot of buffets actually. It's called the babi pongte. It's a Nyonya style pork stew. Yeah, this is the one that my grandmother used to cook a lot when I was a kid. Alright, so it's basically just pork with what's that? Sauteed beans or something like that in the gravy. Okay, so as usual, just watch the amount of sauce you take. Alright, we also have things like sweet and sour pork and black pepper crab. So all these are pretty keto friendly as well. For keto diet, right, usually we want to select foods that are lower in carbs, not too much of the carbohydrates, but more of the higher in fat content. So if we are looking at foods like animal fat, like pig, pork fat, like chicken fat, duck if possible as well. Okay, so higher in fat but lower in carbs. But also watch out on the hidden carbs, which is the sauces, a little bit of the gravy, and as well of those things that are really sweet, high sugar content. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, and now we have the Indian food section. So these are all the Indian foods here. The chicken tikka, got the butter chicken, and of course fish masala here as well. Over here, you can choose this. And of course, rice we try to avoid because rice is really high in carbs. All right, so try to avoid rice as much as possible when you're at a buffet.
Okay, so when we come for buffet, right, apart from the very good seafood, the other most uhua thing, right, or the other best thing that you can do for a keto diet is actually the meat section. The best time to come for buffets are during Christmas season. Why? You've got ham, you've got turkey, you've got a lot of different kind of meats that normally on regular buffet days you don't really get. So this is the best time to come and binge on it in a way, as well as it's, you come out and eat. You don't just eat alone, right? You come out with your friends. Then those people who are not on keto, they can take other stuff also. Please remember to eat your vegetables. Vegetables are very important. If not, digestive issue. And other things is, this is salmon. Salmon is very high in oils. So those people who say, oh yeah, I don't want to eat really too oily meat and things like that, please go for your salmon, go for your fish. Of course, we have the chicken. So, okay, a lot of people will ask us, oh, is sauce okay? The rule of thumb is as long as you are not drinking the sauce and as long as you are not, putting the sauce together with carbs and eating it together, I think it's fine. So chicken thigh is actually better than, it's more fat, it's fattier than the other cuts lah. Okay.
You talk about
Okay. Can. Okay, anyways, enough. I'm very hungry now, so I'm going to... But I want to eat also. Okay, I'm going to get a plate and then we'll see you in a bit.
So you will come across this thing called a noodle station that will have laksa, prawn mee, and the like. And we can actually do it keto. Just by not taking the noodle, not taking the bihun, but including everything else. I mean, less of the fish balls and the fish cakes, the processed stuff, less of the carby stuff, and more of the liao. And you'll have your keto-ish laksa kosong. Also, right, you can put a lot of prawn in the prawn mee. The awesome thing about doing an international buffet, such as this one at Novotel, is that you can actually grab your seafood from the seafood station or some meat from some other station and then put it into your soup. And then you have a whole new dish. 我要选我的料哈，我要这个。慢一点。这个 OK 就是不要鱼圆 OK
She talk too fast.
I am very, very, very hungry. I actually didn't eat breakfast and didn't eat lunch, intermittent fasting, just so I can have this very good meal. I mean, we don't really know what exactly, we can't control what ingredients they use for the soup or the gravy. Just be careful, don't whack the whole bowl of soup.
Don't drink your sauces.
Yeah, I mean, look out for hidden carbs. There will be hidden carbs in your meals because we didn't prepare the food ourselves, but just take note of them.
Yeah, okay, I go first. You carry.
Right. Now, Daniel hasn't spoken. He's behind the camera. Camera, 给我.
Okay, so you ready? So another of the local things that I really love eating at the buffet, of course, is satay. For the meat, you can kind of whack. I'm presenting it. Okay, for the meat, you can kind of whack, but at the same time, you remember what we've been saying. Don't go crazy on the sauces because you don't know what's in the peanut sauce, how much sugar they put into that. People try to present, then all these kind of people chop only. And also the ota. Ota is another one that I really love. But again, you don't know what they put inside, so you don't know if there's starch or anything inside. I feel like there's a lot of weird stuff going on behind me, so I better eat fast, okay? So you can eat. Okay, please give me. You can eat the satay. It's good stuff. So yes, this is recommended. Quite keto friendly. but don't go crazy. Bye. So, another part of the keto-friendly buffet spread is cheese.
Cheese is
But,
very high fat, like almost zero carb, depending on which cheese you choose.
I don't like cheese, so I let her say.
How can you not like cheese? What?
I only like cheese on the pizza, the melted cheese.
Oh
That's the
my
only cheese I like.
goodness. Okay. So cheese is one thing that I really love at buffets because, you know, I can never finish like cheese that I buy from the supermarket because they always come in like one slab, right? And it's just very jelak to eat one whole slab. But when you come to a buffet, you can nibble on like bits on different types of cheese without having to buy them all. So I will eat my cheese. You don't like? Why?
You won't sell it lah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, especially blue cheese, right? It's the best.
Okay, go.
It's like, how do I cut this? With what? Is it this one? No, this is bread. Having said that, cheese is an acquired taste. Some people like it, some people don't
Actually,
like it.
I love blue cheese. Awesome
Yeah.
as well. Oh, because Daniel don't like to eat cheese, so I take over. We eat.
Very nice leh.
Yeah,
Oh my
cheese is
God.
good. Awesome.
I mean, I won't take the biscuits or the bread,
Yeah,
but I will just really whack.
just take the cheese. There you go.
See, you don't have to take a lot, ma. Just take a bit, and then later not enough, just come back and take some more.
Yeah.
That's why it's called a buffet. Yeah, you can come back for different rounds, and people won't judge you, and you won't get round.
So, I'm one of those rare guys who actually love my vegetables.
Oh.
Are you one of them?
I sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes it's no. Okay.
Mine.
Oh yes, I'm a celery man.
Oh no, we cannot be
yes.
friends.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, one thing very important when you're in a keto lifestyle is to make sure you get enough fibers, enough vegetables. So salads are really important part of the diet. Honestly, there are kind of carbs in everything, right? There's going to be 0 points, how many grams of carbs in different foods. But one thing you cannot compromise is you cannot not have your fibers because that's good for your digestive tract and all that kind of thing. So Asian salads are great because I mean you have your what do we have?
Lettuce.
Okay, let us see what we have. Cucumbers is one of my favorites. When we were younger, I used to just grab a cucumber and watch TV, and my mom would just give me one whole cucumber and let me eat it. One of the other things that you want to try to take note of is some of the sweeter things you might want to stay away from.
Yeah.
Okay, things like there are high sugars, like some of the corns are high sugars. Also, another keto thing is things that are root based, like carrots or potatoes and all that. Even though I know generally that is part of a salad, but you do want to stay away from that because that's high in starch. And of course, selecting your dressing is very important also lah. Things like olive oil and all that are great, but other things like French dressing, Thousand Island, they might have a lot of sugar content and things like that. Sorry, what? Okay. Mayo is great. Right,
Yeah.
mayo is great.
If
Okay.
they have mayo, you should. Yeah.
You have to have a lot of mayo. So don't mayo, okay? Okay. But mayo is great. But once when you mix Thousand Islands or that, there's you add a lot of sugar and stuff like that. So those are things that you want to do. Okay, another fun thing about having a international buffet or a buffet with so many selections, you got the Asian salad here, you got the Angmo salad. So Angmo salad here, you have a lot of cheese. These are okay. What do you think, Nelson?
Beans are slightly higher in general. In general, beans. So you might want to avoid beans. Yeah, but you can take a little bit. A little bit's fine. Yeah, not too much of it.
Remember, we also want to have a diet that's sustainable, but at the same time, you still want to enjoy some of your favorite foods. It takes some effort to cut down and choose a healthier option, that's for sure, right? But you don't want to say stuffed beans if that's your favorite food, of course, right? So just at the end of the day, it's just making sure that you're making educated choices, you're making a little bit of effort, or making a little bit of effort to eat cleaner, eat healthier, by eating, still maintaining a high fiber diet. So you can go to unload later, then come back for round 2, round 3. right? Right. So that's important in buffet. Okay.
Portion
So,
control.
Cai, must eat your cai.
Yes.
Alright, this is a lot of food.
Yes. So
Oh my goodness.
We're back.
Yes, and if you're wondering where we are exactly, this spread is from Novotel at Stevens. Thank you guys for having us.
Yes.
The food, oh my goodness, I have no idea where to start.
Everywhere, last time, anywhere.
Let's start anyway. This is called the
Anyhow.
food exchange.
Yep.
Yes, it's at
Alright.
level 2 in case you can't find it at level 1.
And one of the reasons why they call food exchange so is because they got food from so many different places. They have got the Asian flavors. They got what other flavors?
Angmo flavor.
Angmo flavors. What's not Asian? I was trying to think what's not Asian. But okay,
They have even have the peranakan dishes, which
Yep.
you don't normally
Indian
find
dishes.
at international buffets.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
that's a lot of.
So
stuff.
right now, I think they do have a festive menu, right? That's right.
Yes, like
So-
turkey, the lamb,
The
oh my
ham.
goodness.
So yes, we all need to be on keto before we get to Christmas, huh?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
yeah.
Because right
uh,
after Christmas is Chinese New Year.
Before that will be 1st of January when you will be making your New Year resolutions to lose weight,
Yes.
some more weight.
So prevention is better than cure. So start keto now
That's right.
before regretting on New Year's Day, huh?
Yeah,
I
so that
say
you
first,
can
I
fit
say
into that Santorina dress, you know, for Christmas. Unless you want to fit into the Santa suit lah, then okay, just eat more carbs.
Okay, I'm the only one that qualifies for that. So stop looking at me, bro. Okay. So let's
Okay.
just go through some of the things that we got. Some of the things that we mentioned just now when we were getting the food. We have. Okay, let's start from here.
It's like everything, man.
Yeah, it's like everything. Okay, so just now we were mentioning a lot of ham. Like, Christmas. Yeah, ham. Christmas, the most obvious and the most iconic thing is ham. So
Turkey.
we have turkey and ham. So we've got turkey, we've got ham, we've got roast beef as well.
Yep.
So yeah, those are very keto friendly.
Can see or not? Can see.
Can see.
Can see.
Yeah.
Okay, I should close up. Later you see.
Yeah, later you see, you pan into the close up.
Close up starts now.
Now.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, editor. Okay, thanks, editor. Okay, we have some seafood here. So we have some crab and also prawns.
Yeah,
I
and then we
see
also
a lot of food.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the clams and
Hang in there, hang in
yeah, they're all here. The
Okay.
shellfish
It's
are
all
here.
over the place. There's no real method to this madness. But let's
It's
go
a
through.
buffet.
Yeah. Also, we have some of the local cuisine.
This is Indian food.
Yeah,
This is
Indian
Indian.
All the masala fish.
chicken tikka. I see some chicken tikka.
Cauliflower.
Oh,
Right, so
cauliflower.
masala. Yeah.
Masala mushrooms.
We have some of the salads that we took just now. We
Yes.
put some of the salmon on the salad.
Yeah,
so
salmon
remember, this is
sashimi.
food exchange. You can exchange from one station, put another station, no problem.
Yeah.
Food
Yes.
exchange.
Everything will go into one side, come out the same
Yes,
side also.
yes.
Okay.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
So salmon salad. What else?
Oh, I took some Peranakan food, babi pongteh, and also chicken rendang, sweet and sour pork.
Fried chicken. So for those of you who don't know, fried chicken is what?
Chicken that's fried.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, very good.
Self-explanatory.
Yes.
Yeah, some of the satay and the
Otah.
Otah.
yes, also.
And then the prawn mee soup without the mee, so it's prawn soup. So we actually got the seafood station prawn, and then we threw it into the soup.
Yes.
So
We
it's like
rojak
more
it
prawn.
together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also the laksa kosong.
Yeah.
Laksa kosong.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I think we just bring it back down to, some of the things that we want to look out for during a buffet, and basically we want to go for a higher fat content, higher fat foods. Yep. What else?
Also look for like a better quality fat, like
Sashimi.
Not all fats are equal.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there are fried stuff, but try not to go crazy on the fried stuff. Go for the fish or the
Salmon.
meat that is like with all the babat.
Yeah.
Oh, babat!
Sauro.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also watch your sauces.
Watch
Yes.
your sauces because they are hidden everywhere in like all of these dishes. And also, if you notice, right, we try to have color. So your greens, your reds, you just make your food appealing. So keto doesn't have to be sad like all meat. Like no, that's not the right way to do keto. It has to be a balanced meal whereby you're still eating your veggies, you're still eating your meat, and the occasional fruit. That's fine as well. Just make sure that you keep everything in moderation. Don't overdo on like certain things.
Yep.
Yeah, and also water is the best.
Yes.
Of course.
Cheers everybody, cheers.
They have stuff like, espresso that you can also go for if you're into coffee, and they have teas as well. Just watch out for the sugars in the drinks. Yeah. And with that,
It's time to eat.
I cannot wait already.
Okay.
Okay lah,
See you later.
we watch us eat ah. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay guys, well we're not done yet. There's still a lot of food
I
left.
am done.
I'm very done.
I am done.
I'm done.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
done.
almost done, but there's still a lot of
Done.
food left. But I just wanted to conclude by saying, for those of you who have been saying that there's no keto things to eat,
Look,
look
Hona,
Hona.
there's so many
Hona.
things to eat.
So the whole idea I think is not to just say don't eat this, don't eat that, or you can't eat anything at all. But it's really educating yourself on what is good to eat, what is not so good to eat, and just making educated food choices. I think that's what we are trying to show here.
Yeah.
End of the day, remember, listen to your body. When you're full, stop eating. When you're hungry, eat.
Yeah, and there's nothing that you cannot eat. There's
Yeah.
everything here you can eat. Just make sure you balance it out. If you're on a strict keto, keep it to less than 20 grams of net carbs a day. If you're on a not so strict keto, maybe 100 grams of net carbs. A bit pushing it, but maybe you can exercise later. But if you're eating more carbs today, just eat less carbs tomorrow, so you balance yourself out.
That's right.
And with that being said, thank you for watching. This is the crew from
Mari
Keto.
Keto. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, you can- okay, all this is yours.
Licha lah,
ah.
licha lah.
Thanks, your-
Licha lah.
Licha, licha. I cannot already. I'm done.
I don't know how to speak Hokkien.
Wait.